Hi friends, it's Ika and welcome to another vlog. This isn't the usual studio vlog where I work on my art shop, but I thought I'd bring you along to see a Studio Ghibli exhibition. This is the first official Ghibli exhibition here in Singapore, and is one of the largest to be shown at the Art Science Museum. It has 11 galleries spanning 2 different levels, but your girl didn't read the website beforehand and skipped the first level. So that explains the gift shop halfway. Don't mind it, we still went to the first level right after. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the tour. When we went in, we were pleasantly greeted by the stunning set design and ambiance, with soundtracks being played throughout the walkthroughs of each gallery. I really loved how they recreated the scenes from the films with actual props. It was like a window to see their world.
I'm so glad they brought the painting to life.
I did not expect this.
Yeah, honestly. Oh my goodness. Got it.
The detail in this gallery was my favorite. You could also see the house at the end of the tunnel in here.
Yeah.
I just barely made it under the cloth.
Yep.
You can tell when Studio Ghibli takes pride in detail. Like, look at the food.
Oh, that's so smart. They made like a shadow out of it. That is so cool. What the heck? Korean in Japan?
Amidst all the chaos, they even added the Singaporean dishes, which was a nice touch to me.
Take a picture with no face. Yes. Let's go.
Of course, we had to take a photo with no face at the iconic train scene. As I mentioned earlier, we reached the gift shop first and realized that we didn't get to see Totoro yet, so we went back down to see the first level of the exhibition right after this.
Apa tu? It's a squeeze thing. Apa tu? Princess Mononoke.
You found it! Oh my gosh!
I wanna collect
Pretty.
I thought that was a smisky. What the heck? Look at this. Oh, it's so cute.
It won't fit my computer though.
It's cute.
Yeah,
we
it's
can
really
put our
cute.
iPad inside.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
You have your own collection of sweet sprites.
Wait, that's so cute. What the heck?
Nak beli. Oh, mak beli.
Upon entering, you'll find that they placed posters of the films that premiered in chronological order.
What? Oh wait, no. I watched this halfway.
It's really good! Honestly, I didn't know what to expect, but definitely not an animatronic of Howl's Moving Castle.
Ooh, that's so cool. That's so cool. What the heck?
I'll turn into a
That's so funny though.
Let's leave it at that.
For those not taking photos, if you are not curious.
If you could just...
Oh, wow.
That's so cool! That's so cool! Okay. Oh, look at the castle. Oh, that's the... This is by far my favorite part of the exhibition. The way it was designed is they propped the structure upside down and placed a reflective surface underneath, so it looks as though we're looking at the castle from above.
Ada lubangnya? Mana? Ada lubang.
Oh, ada lubangnya.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So you just stamp. Can you help me stamp?
Okay. It's alright. Okay.
Is it just this one?
And then...
Oh no, it's supposed to feel. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's supposed to be on the other side. Okay, we did it wrong.
Okay.
It's supposed to be here.
Okay. Udah. That's so cool. One more. Yeah. Overall, it was a really nice experience, and I really recommend you coming here if you're in Singapore. I recently dragged my best friend in the world of Ghibli, and she's not leaving anytime soon. I brought some stickers home from the exhibition, and one of them is made exclusively for the event. And I think this will be a good souvenir and memory to keep. Arrtx so kindly sent me their acrylic markers for me to try out, and I thought of drawing the things that I saw from the exhibition in my little sketchbook. I've never used acrylic markers before, but it seemed pretty straightforward to use. You first have to shake the markers and then press on the top of the marker body to let the ink flow. I've already done this for all the markers, so let's swatch them. As I swatched, I noticed some differences between some of the swatches of different colors. One of them seemed more diluted as compared to another which is more opaque. And I think the reason for this is because I didn't shake the marker that well. The water tended to separate from the colors, so it seemed more translucent. I did, however, had some problems with some colors, like the white, beige, and yellows. I'm not so sure, but like for some reason they tended to leak, and the colors came as like a blob of ink if I press the ink out or shake it too much. But let's see how these turn out as I color them. So as I color, I want to talk a little bit about my lore as an artist running an art shop. So Sun-Kissed Valleys is my second art shop, and my first art shop is called White Lilith Art. A great name, I know. But basically, White Lilith Art was a shop where I made fan arts of Avatar: The Last Airbender and Studio Ghibli. So this was back in 2021 when I started White Lilith Art. And at the time, Studio Ghibli was getting trendy. And I wanted to hop on the trend and give my try at it, making fan art. At the time, phone themes were really popular on Etsy. So I had this not so brilliant idea to make Studio Ghibli phone themes. And they were getting traction, and I had a stable income from it for a while. A few months into making the phone themes, I realized that I was slowly getting burnt out from the fan art that I was making, and I realized that the work that I was putting no longer spoke to me. And fast forward a month later, my shop was officially banned on Etsy. And thinking about it now, I am so very grateful that they did. It was like a weight that was lifted off my chest, and I no longer felt the need to feed into whatever algorithm or trend, and it was then that I had an epiphany to start anew. It was around October of 2023 that I made some doodles of what my mascot could be, and I ended up with a little round chick. And when it came to naming her, I decided on a wordplay between the word chick and my nickname Ika, and lo and behold, Chica is born. I know it's a little bit narcissistic of me, but hey, what you gonna do? Fight me? Actually, no, don't do that. So yeah, that's my lore and how Sun-Kissed Valleys was born. I don't know if I yapped too much in this, and I hope it wasn't too boring. Of course, there was a lot of details that I left out, and just my journey as an artist and how I fell out of love with it. But yeah, so that's just a little bit of a lore about how my first shop ended and how Sun-Kissed Valleys was reborn. I think Chica is my phoenix. Wait, that could be a story. Anyway, I feel like one day my sister and I are gonna talk about this, like our little business journeys in her yappy session on her channel. Or I could make one here if you are interested. Yeah, I'm still pretty new to this whole yappy thing, so please be kind, please. So give me some grace. Anyway, Too Long Didn't Listen, Studio Ghibli and Avatar: The Last Airbender was my main inspirations for making fantasy art, but I feel most at home with a more cottagecore, vibrant and soft, warm kind of fantasy art now. And hopefully they show in my art. So yeah, I'm still a little nervous of where Sun-Kissed Valleys could become, but as of right now, it means so much to me, and it means even more knowing that there are people out there who like my art and honestly just go out of their way to send me a message, and it's so heartwarming for me. I truly am very grateful to be able to share my silly art with you here on the internet. So yeah, those are my thoughts for now, and I hope you enjoyed this little yappy session with me. I'm I'm still pretty new to this whole talking and voiceover thing, but I'll do better the more I do it. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I am done with this drawing, so I'll give you my final thoughts on these markers. Hi friends, so here's the completed drawing. I added the vines on the tree. It's supposed to be like this tree that you can look into. You can see Totoro inside. And I decided to add some vines. I also added specks of gold. This gold came with the 24 set, so I decided to put it to good use and thought to put the gold specks that No Face was throwing around in the Spirited Away film. I thought it was fitting to put it in here. I didn't know where to put the silver, so I just placed it here in his teeth. Get it shining. I tried to use all the colors here, but I think there was some colors I didn't get to use, which is this color. It was too pinky for me, and I didn't really like the way it looks, at least not for this composition. Maybe I could have used this for like flowers and stuff, but that's okay, I guess. It's fine for now. So far, my favorite part of this piece is these two. I really like how the blue turned out on the green, and I didn't want to use like black for a shadow because it'll be too contrasting, so I thought the blue was fitting here, and yeah, it turned out better than I expected. I really like this one, it's so cute. The suit sprite, No Face, and Turnip Head, I decided to add pink, like this shade of pink, purpley and blue, instead of just all black, because I thought it would be a much more interesting way to show highlights and shadows and little textures. I didn't know how else to represent that No Face was more transparent than like a solid black object. So I thought adding the little yellow with the pink would show that you know, he has more depth than just, you know, a solid black substance, if that makes sense. Also because I thought it was cute. Anyway, that's not the point here. I also added the iconic dish of Singapore, which is the laksa. Honestly, I didn't really do a good job for the shading here. The noodles were hard to like replicate, so I did my best. Okay, there's only so much a girl can do. But yeah, if this was like a bigger piece, I probably would have been able to do all the details, but I think this will do for now. I also used some gold for the bowl, and I think that's a really nice touch. And of course, last but not least, we have sleeping Totoro here in the tree in his little cave. If you saw the process from earlier, like I thought of adding like a big blob of yellow just everywhere here. It didn't turn out the way I'd hope, or at least my skills wouldn't achieve the way my brain thought it would. So I just used some brown and a darker shade of brown for the shadows, and left just like a little small portion of yellow for like some light on his face. I really like the details I added here on the fern and the leaves here. So yeah, I'm really happy with the quality. Of course, some markers were like leaked, and I had trouble when like it splashed like a blob here, and I was like, oh no, I had to use like a tissue paper to like wipe it off. So that was a bit troublesome in my opinion. But it was only some markers that I had trouble with, like especially like the yellow, the shades of yellow. Yeah, mainly these three, honestly. The rest were fine. Yeah, so like my final thoughts on these markers is the color really pops and it dries pretty quickly, so you don't have to worry about it smudging and all that stuff. I think the cons of it is some tend to leak, and you have to be careful when like drop it like this, like a big blob of ink will just like surround the brush area. So, and like every time you need to use it, you have to shake it a bit, and only then will the opacity turn up. Because if you don't shake it, the water and the ink will separate. To avoid that, you have to like shake it first for it to mix before using it. So, but yeah, that's just like what I observed. That's just my thoughts on these markers. I'm really happy to be able to capture the memory of being in this exhibition and like just drawing the things that I saw. This is going to be like a nice memory for me when I look back. And yeah, so I'm very grateful for Arrtx for sending me this Simptap acrylic marker set of 24 colors. If you're interested in getting this for yourself, Arrtx sent me some links that you can check in the description below. Tell me what you think about it if you do get one for yourself. So that's it for this vlog. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you in the next one.